Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a trying on and show and tell of my Septum jewelry collection. I was looking on YouTube for a couple videos, and I'm sure there's other people out there who have a similar nose as mine, and you're just looking for like the right perfect jewelry. And so I'm open to suggestions and comments. So this is my collection. Okay. I bought kind of like a bulk at Amazon. And so with these, I already know a couple of these on the side are like my favorites. I like the plain silver hoops. Those are super duper cute. I personally really like the stacked looks of the stacked rings. And the thicker looking rings or multiple rings, it gives the illusion that you have stacked or like a stretched septum. But I don't. So these are my top favorites. And these are just kind of semi favorites. And then I bought this ring on Amazon specifically because it's so thick. I thought it would look like a small huggy hoop, but it hangs a little bit too low on my nose. So I just took this one out. I was rocking it for a few weeks, and I put this one in, which I was super excited about. But like when I put it in today, for me, it hangs too low. Like the circle is too wide, in my opinion. And this one is super duper cute because the bead is literally in the middle. It's a clicker. It's in the middle and it's stuck there. And the gemstone is permanent, so it's not going to rotate around. Just the ring will rotate. So I think that's super cute. And some of these I like and I don't like. I feel like they just hang too low and they're too like gaudy, if you know what I mean. I've also bought some super duper tiny little hoops. I'm afraid to put them in because if I put them in, I might not ever be able to get it out. I really love this cone look, but I lost it. I put it in for one day, I rocked it, and then when I woke up the next morning, the other part was gone, and I haven't seen it since. So, let's put in a couple of these so you can see how it looks on my specific face. Let's see how I can get this for you. Okay, so I'm going to put this one back in. I want to give a shout out to all you YouTubers who have given your advice of using the dental floss method to get your clickers out, because without that video / advice, I probably never would have gotten out my original clicker. And the first time I took my clicker out, it was like a half-hour thing. Okay, so I'm not gonna click this one closed. I'm not gonna click it closed. And I feel like it's, hold on. It's super duper duper cute and I really like it a lot. But like, it's like so low. Everyone has their own opinion, right? They all have certain aesthetics that they like. But I want a nose ring that really hugs, like really snug. And so for me, this one just hangs real low, but it's so cute. It's very Aztec and very tribal. So there's this. And I'm pretty sure that this one is an 8mm gauge. And so I had this one in that I really liked a lot, but it took me a while to get out. So hold on a second. So I really love this one because it's so thick at the bottom. It kind of gives that illusion that the ring is gauged, even though it's not. So there's this one. And that's why I liked it a lot, is because it's so thick. It hugs my nose a lot more. Even though the diameter is the same. I think in pictures, when I take pictures, I notice it just looks like a really shiny booger. And I'm like, what is that thing hanging in my nose? It's so shiny and gaudy, it looks like mucus in pictures, just so you know. Okay. Hey.
I bought new for next time and it's so bad.
What is it? This one is so pretty.
Let me see.
It's my daughter, Esmeralda.
Hi.
She's ready to get her septum piercing.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna look like a bull.
She should.
No.
You're so funny.
Oh man, these are pretty fun.
So I'm not closing some of these, just so you can have an idea of how they fit.
Wait, how did they go in?
All right, so this one, I probably should close it.
Let me see some more.
Huh.
Remember that one?
It fell out. It fell right out.
Remember that one time it like didn't open?
Yeah, I was talking about that.
You were like crying. You were like,
Yeah, I was.
gosh, I can't get it off. I'm stuck with this ugly piercing. I'm gonna have to cut off my nose.
Yeah, I can't remember what ring I was wearing, but the clicker was so tightly clicked.
It was like this.
I couldn't get it out.
No, it was this. It was like this.
It was no. It might have been this one actually.
Actually.
I can't even get it to click. It might have been this one. And this one's so pretty. Because it's got that double ring going on. I love this one. I think it was this one. This one gave me a heart attack. I could not get it out. I spent a half hour. I had pliers. I tried the dental floss. I tried
Mom, look.
pulling. I was almost in tears.
Now look at the cat. Look at the cat.
Okay. Well, you saw this one on. Okay, so there's that. And then let me...
Be basic.
Is that the plain ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the plain ring a lot. This one is the triple stack. And it's actually so cute. This is the triple stack. It gives the illusion that you have 3 rings. So I think that the situation is I have bigger nostrils.
You thought.
But I also
Dude,
have
this
like
one baddie.
a small nose.
Sigma, that's who I got it from.
I have big nostrils for good breathing, but I have a small nose.
Yeah. You're gonna look so baddie with that one.
So I like these stacked rings because it looks like a tiny little huggy in the front.
Bye.
And then underneath you can see the thickness and it matches the nose. So maybe if there was like 5 rings or 5 bars, it'd look cooler. I really, really like this one. I rocked this one for a long time. But because of the bars, you know, to be quite honest and on a personal level, in wintertime when your nose is runny, it gets dirty in there and you need like a toothpick to clean it because it gets so dirty in between the bars, if you know what I mean. Okay? So there's that. And then I have some danglies that I really like. I like this dangly. It's very, very pretty. Like a little chandelier. Okay. Sometimes I test out the clickers before I put them in, just so I know how easy and how hard it snaps in, or how like tight the snapping is. So this one's really pretty, and I like it. But like again, I feel like when I wiggle my head, it like shakes. So I feel like there's a huge gap, if you can see it, from my nose to the ring. And I don't like such a big gap. I want it much more tighter. I like it tight. I like it very hugging. But this one's really pretty. Very pretty. And then I have this other stacked one. This one kind of reminds me of like an Egyptian style necklace, if you know what I mean.
Mom,
Yes?
my gums hurt.
Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah. Like, my gum?
They feel sore or what?
Yeah, really sore. It feels like I have ulcers all over them, but I don't.
What if you do some of that mouthwash with that alum powder?
No, because it dries my mouth.
So there's this one.
That smells so good.
And I like this one because you can see all three of the little rings from the front. Whereas with the other one, mirada, aquí nací. Like this one, you can only see that it has 3 rings from the under the face view. And so this one just kind of, and it hugs. It's just much more tighter and snugger of a circle. So I like that. And then I also have 2 double ring. I like the 3 better than the double just because it's thicker.
I like
cooler.
2.
So let me try let me try on this blue one for you so you can see what it looks like. Leave in the comments below your opinion of what style you prefer. And if you have your septum pierced,
Mom.
what kind of jewelry you like to wear and why?
Mom.
Like, what are you looking for when you look for jewelry? Are you just looking for something stylish? Are you looking for something that fits?
You're a baddie. I thought one of these was like, I thought this was one of those things that have scented smells.
Look for the car.
That's why I smelled it there as it said gum on it.
So I don't like this because like when I smile, it literally hits my lips. It hangs so low. So I don't like a nose ring that hits your lips. So, you know, like I can almost hit my teeth with the chandelier. And I think that'd be kind of like not fun. So there's that. Okay. There's that. I have this other really pretty one that I like a lot because it's a very simple hoop with gemstones. If you can see. Let me try it on for you so you can see. I used to wear this one every day too. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot because it's very, well, it's not very tight, but it's pretty snug. And all the gemstones are right in the middle. So like in the sunlight, it's very sparkly and very attractive. And I feel like when it comes to like the nose ring being right in the middle of your face, you want the gemstones and you want all the chandelier and all the diamonds and all the beads to be perfectly in the middle. And so like I'm pretty paranoid. Like when I was wearing the spikes, it rotates in your nose. I need like stoppers or something because like I don't want to see one spike and then not see the other spike. I want to see them perfectly in the middle, exactly evenly out. I'm a little kind of anal about that personally. So that's this one, and I really like this one. This one's adorable. And then I have a little tiny kind of like feather one. It looks like leaves almost. This one's super pretty. They all sparkle a lot when they're brand new because they're super clean and they're brand new. But like after you wear them, so I don't like to take my rings off at night or change them. So like if you keep them on all day, every day, they get dirty and they get dull and then they're not as beautiful as they once were. So I've noticed that in case you didn't know that. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, half on, half on, half off. Let me see. I don't know if I want to snap this one in. Okay. I'll snap it in. It feels really, really easy to click in and like click off. I can do it with my pinky nail, I think. Okay. So this one I snapped in. And this one's really cute and super duper sparkly. See, I like it. And I feel like it hugs pretty closely. I think because like the gemstones are so thick and so bulky. But the one gemstone, it like maybe if I wanted like a sparkly chandelier like ring for a party or something, maybe. And then
It's too early for these teachers to be yapping.
I have some basic ones that I'm not gonna show. I had one that I bought from Amazon that ended up getting rusty. I was wearing it all day, every day. Ended up getting rusty, and I was like, well,
Is that the one that got stuck?
no, that one didn't get stuck. When it got rusty, I didn't wear it anymore because it hurt.
No way.
Oh yeah, see, this one was really, really easy. Like it's very loose. I just yanked it out. Okay, so there's that. And then I have this little teeny baby pinchers. I've never worn these. Before I decided to make a video, I was shopping on Amazon because I wanted to buy a straight bar. And so I looked on Amazon for the straight bars and I couldn't find one that like looked pretty. And I have no idea what a straight bar would look like in my nose. But I couldn't find one that was like, whoa, that'd be kind of cool. Because I noticed that the straight bars look like they like cover your nostrils kind of. So I was like, well, maybe like a small straight bar would be kind of cool. But like at the same time, like, well, if I'm going to pay money for a piercing, do I really want the most basic, simplest one? I was like, well, no. So there's this one. And then I gotta put this little black rubber stopper on it, I think. I don't even know how. And so then I'm like, you know what? Let me do a YouTube video of other people who have like septum ring collections and see what other people are wearing and rocking. And I found like 2 people who did like a septum ring haul. And like, it's like nice to know other people's noses and how their nose looks with different ring styles, because there's so many different styles. And I was like, you know what? I have a pretty decent sized collection. Let me just show off my collection and each one how they look on my nose, and maybe I can help someone decide when they're shopping for their own jewelry. So I put this in with the little black stopper thingies in there on the very top. This one's cute. I like it, but it's so tiny and thin you can't even tell. Esmeralda, look. Can you see my piercings?
No, it's ugly. Brody got the tan line.
She says it's ugly. I think it's kind of cute. It's like so tiny. If it doesn't move, I think it'd be cuter.
You have to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah. I put the little stopper thingies, but like, they're not staying tight and snug. They keep shifting. And this is like going that way. It's already making me mad. So you can barely see them from the underneath. This is what I'm talking about. It is not staying in its place. I feel like the little pointy things are crooked. Like the side is going that way, but it shouldn't. Okay. So there's that. I think I might order the straight bar Septum just for fun to see how I like it. But is it worth spending like $15? Maybe. Maybe not. So I have these really, really tiny hoops. But like they're tiny. I think this is 6mm.
Brother, you like the straight bar?
I was gonna get the straight bar. I think I am. I think I'll get it just to try it. Are you okay?
No. Mom, here's that. Well, here's that.
I don't know what that means. Thank you. The little stopper thing fell right off.
Everyone tells Deacon he's zesty.
Yeah, I feel like these are crooked.
The Avatar is crazy.
And I feel like these stoppers aren't tight enough.
Season 1, Season 2 recommend.
Of
Avatar.
the Avatar? Yes. This is my 6mm. And it's so tiny. But it's so cute. I'm afraid that if I get put it in, it's never coming out. Like never.
He ate the chips for my school.
I told you to take them.
No, you didn't. So
I
don't
did.
even say that.
As
You.
Oh,
you did it. Mom, look.
ooh, I don't know what that is.
Is that bear? I'm gonna smack you. Yeah, what is it? I'm calling the police.
This
No.
is the 6mm circle hoop. And I love it. But because it's so tight, I probably would need a needle and thread to take it off. I didn't lock it in. I didn't lock it closed. So it feels kind of tight. It feels tight, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It looks adorable, but it looks like I don't have a piercing. It looks like I just have like a
The temperature drops.
dainty thing.
You've got two choices.
I love the style, but I also love something a little bit more flashy. After all, I didn't get my septum pierced to just put the tiniest, simplest little thing you could ever find, but it is super cute. That's my dilemma. So I'm going to probably buy a straight bar. What type? I don't know. I didn't find one that caught my attention. Maybe a stainless steel bar. They have bone. The bone looks cool. It looks very, the bones look very tribal. But it's not very sparkly, and I like sparkly. I like shiny jewelry. So I'll probably get something, and then I'll show you some videos. I like this a lot. Maybe when I decide I don't want to change it for like a year or so, I'll put it in. But I might rock, I don't know what I'll rock. We'll see for my collection, but thanks for joining. Leave your comments, leave your opinions. Let me know what your thoughts are as far as what kind of rings you're looking for yourself, and which ring do you think looks the best on me and my nose. Personally, I love this one a lot. But this one was so hard to get off. Had me in tears. This one I like a lot. This one I like a lot, but I don't like how low it hangs. This one's so pretty and sparkly, but I need to wear it right now. And this is the one I just took off. I was wearing this for a few weeks. And this one, I already know I'm not going to like it because I know that the balls are going to shift, and that's going to drive me crazy. I prefer things that have a big anchor in the middle to stay.